Hey everybody, Blind Wave back. I'm Aaron.
I'm Calvin.
I'm Eric.
And we're back with another trailer from E3. We're going to watch two things here. It's for Pokemon Sun and Moon. This one is, I don't know what all it's showing. I just know the title is about Battle Royale.
Also new Pokemon.
So we're going to watch this trailer, and then we have another video that I think links to this.
2 reactions in one video?
Yes, it'll be fun.
Wow, that's cool.
Let's
That's what
watch.
you guys have wanted.
Let's watch the first video. Maybe we'll talk about it a little bit, but then we're going to watch the next video.
Okay. Yeah.
So let's go.
Badges.
Don't say it. We don't
Months
want
later.
Thinking.
Pika! Shit!
Pikapeck.
Picky peck.
Keen-Eye, Skill Link.
That's the Pidgey.
I take the Pidgey, yeah.
Young
Mongoose.
Goose. It's like a mongoose.
Probably like the new Raticate. Rattata.
Is it the
Yeah.
best Yongoose? Better than all the other Yongooses?
Grubbin?
Hey!
That's the new Bidoof.
That's the new Calvin Pokemon! He's grubbin!
Grubbin.
Calvin Grubbin! All Rowlet, no!
Rim shot.
Dude, we need to play this and be fun.
The mythical Pokemon.
I don't like that one.
Jarna?
Stupid. I don't like that one.
Steel and Psychic, is that what it said?
Oh, is it an Eevee? No.
No!
Eevee.
Whoa, look at that polar bear.
Soul Heart. Special. Oh!
Oh, wow.
Her special ability, Soul Heart, gives her special attack whenever an ally dies?
Apparently.
A brand new battle mode!
What's the battle mode?
This must be the Royal thing.
Battle Royale.
What, 4 trainers at once?
Holy crap. Yeah.
Wait, all individual? Oh shit! They've done
Free for all?
They've done 4 players before, but it's always been 2v2.
Yeah. So you can... Oh, wow.
Oh shit, you gotta be careful there.
You gotta, like, team up on people.
Yeah, you can team up.
Who do you target?
No, kitten, lichen.
Like, that one's hard because everyone has a weakness somewhere.
Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting.
That's really cool.
Well, sweet. So we got a couple new things there with some new Pokemon, and then a new battle system thing. Now the next one is the Royale mode stage demo, so it should show us kind of more of the battling aspect.
Okay.
It's only like 4 minutes, 5 minutes
Sure.
long. So if we want to, we can watch that and talk about all of them. We can do that.
Sure.
So we'll watch the next video here real quick, and it's going to be kind of hopefully explaining. It's a stage demo of the new Battle Royale system. So, what you doing? Thanks, Pokemon. Put away. Thank you.
Sorry.
What the fuck? All right, let's watch this next video. Hit the button.
So in this mode, it's actually 4 players. Each player chooses up to 3 Pokemon and battles with 1 at a time.
Dude, this is perfect
in this
for us
video
4.
Here, we're
Yeah.
just doing one
Yeah.
Pokemon for the sake of time.
When Aaron the whole time. Man,
So
that would really make Pokemon battles
with,
just a
how it
lot.
determines the winner. So this is a free
Make them longer, definitely.
Yeah, especially when each trainer has 3.
The
Yeah.
first trainer to lose
You
all
3-stop
3
people?
Pokemon, that signals the end of the battle.
Oh, so you don't want to be, you don't win. You just don't want to lose.
Okay.
Right.
And then once the battle is over, once the first person loses all of their Pokemon, it then to determine the winner, the game tallies up each player's how many Pokemon they've defeated, and also how many Pokemon they have remaining on their team. And whoever has the highest number is the winner of the battle royale.
So just one person has to
I
die?
think it's really interesting. What
Yeah,
this is
once
gonna
one
do
person
for
uses all 3 Pokemon.
strategy as folks are playing,
Which will be me.
generally speaking,
Very
when you're
quickly.
thinking about
No.
how you're going to switch up your Pokemon
Very
to fight another
Matches
trainer.
have an hour time
In a
limit?
one-on-one
That's
situation,
funny.
so you can look at their Pokemon and say, okay, I've got this Pokemon that's going to be strong against this one, but you're worried about 2 other opponents here, so you really have to think about who's going to fare best against.
Three of their opponents, actually.
Yeah, it's-
I mean, if they all targeted one person, they could kill it in one turn.
Yeah, but they have to break up their attack to try to get the most number of kills.
Yeah, but if I was Rowlet, I would want Litten or Pikachu to die now. Because I'm a flying grass type. They're fire and
That
light.
is true.
So yeah, it's a free-for-all, and of course, you know, you could have 3 people getting up on one really strong person, or you really have to kind of determine your strategy about how you're going to
Probably doesn't
defeat
be out,
Pokemon, who you're going to focus on. So totally new gameplay to
This
do.
would be really weird.
Right?
Like, they've had 4 players before, but it's always been like a 2v2 team-up thing, you know?
Yeah.
They have to pay attention to everybody. And folks watching there, you may have caught that the trainers there were wearing different outfits from what we saw with the regular player characters that we showed off so far. We can't really talk about that yet, but worth noticing.
So customization of trainers, they have that next and Y kind of. You can kind of change how you look.
Yeah.
All right, so we watched the part kind of showing and talking about how the game works.
The Battle Royale.
Yeah. the Battle Royale is like a... You lose if you lose all your Pokemon, which makes sense, but then you don't battle the other three.
So it's not about winning, it's about not losing.
Yeah, it's about not letting your Pokemon faint while also trying to feint as many Pokemon
It's like
as
our
you can.
slap bets.
Kinda.
Just don't lose.
Yeah, you don't want to lose.
Yeah.
Now, the thing that's kind of crazy is like if I do damage to you and you're almost dead, but then he attacks you and he gets the kill, now he gets the point.
Yeah,
So
and
you
I
gotta-
get the win.
So you got to keep that in mind that I could do damage enough to him, but then Calvin might kill him.
Yeah.
And I don't want him to get the point. You know?
So you like attack me instead, and like wait for a turn where he's taking a little bit more damage, where you can one hit him.
Yeah.
It's a lot more
Yeah.
strategy rather than just
My Ivy Sword might be pretty cool in there with some leech seeds on all of you.
Oh, that'd be bullshit.
how
dude.
often do I get health from you guys? Is it each of your turns? Is it all at once at my turn?
That'd be kind of
It,
broken.
it
if you
would
did that.
How does
probably
that
be
work?
all at once
Yeah.
at your turn,
You know?
because that's how it functions.
I mean,
in
it would
the
take
older
time for me
ones.
to leech seed everybody. And once it
Yeah.
died, it's
Can you do
gone.
that in a 2v2 battle? Can you leech seed two
Mhm.
at the same time?
Yeah.
Because it leads
Speed
the
would be
whole
interesting
team,
too.
right?
Yeah.
Because you get that, the fastest one usually goes first.
Yeah.
I wonder if any moves will be like out of it, or like if in Pokemon X and Y you come across like those horde battles, where there's like instead of like you're walking through the grass, instead of like oh no a Rattata attacks me, it's like oh no 5 Rattata attack me, but they're not like if you're level 10 they're all like level 2,
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
they're weaker, but there's a lot of them.
There's a lot.
But-
and they get several different attacks. And
Yeah,
stuff.
so like they'll all attack you and do whatever they're doing, and then you get to attack. But some of your moves will do like all of them. Like you might be able to hit them with an attack that hurts everybody at once.
So, like,
rather than an
a-
individual.
So like a body slam would probably do one, but like a
Earthquake. would-
Yeah, an earthquake might hurt everybody.
or
So I
Shockwave
wonder
or
if
something
that
like
will
that.
work with that, where you can like I'm gonna do this move and hurt everybody at
Yeah.
once. You know.
I don't know.
So
That'd be interesting to find out. Like if they actually define AOE attacks and stuff like that.
I felt like the fairy steel type that we saw in the first video was a little crazy.
a little crazy.
Sometimes the new designs for new Pokemon can be like, it's like shit. We've done like 600 of these. Like, I don't know. Do like a Eevee, but have it be standing up on his legs, and then just put some like steel shell over it and some balls and stuff.
It looked like
Good.
it was looked like a lamp
Yeah.
with like a steel skirt.
Not to say I'm a first generation purist, because Mr. Mime was a very weird.
Oh, yeah.
character.
And Jinx.
Yeah, and Jinx.
I just saw Mr. Mime this past Monday
yeah.
while we were doing.
He's like, what the fuck is that?
It's just this creepy little dude going.
Mr. Mime.
Mr. Mime.
He's such a
Mr.
creepy
Mime.
voice.
We should watch the animated series with Calvin. and
Ash's mom. Doesn't she have it, Mr. Mime?
Yeah,
I think.
and some of them.
What?
Yeah. He like helps around the house and stuff.
Yeah, he like sweeps and stuff.
Yeah.
You'd be a good Mr. Mime.
No, he talks too much.
Mr. Mime.
So, but we also saw some new Pokemon, which
Yeah.
are probably like some of the first 3 that you see. You know, like the Pidgey equivalent.
Of course, there's
You know,
always one.
There's always a bird
The
Pokemon.
Raticate.
Yeah.
There's always like kind of a rodent kind of one, kind of like Rattata. That's like they're usually the early,
Bidoof.
the early 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Zangoose.
Yeah.
No idea.
Those kind of ones for it. Those ones. Hoot Hoot. Right.
Yeah, Hoot Hoot. Well, he would have only come out at night.
Sure. But
And
I
then
mean,
there was another
Grubbin.
during the day. Yeah.
Grubbin was another one we saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so like things like that, you always get those kind of early ones you get. I'm
Sure.
excited to see what else comes out. Now they did have one, I think it launched before this, was about the legendary ones. I think they're just by themselves. They were just straight up legendaries. Some people were like, oh, they're mega evolutions of like Zubat and Pyroar, which like that would be kind of cool. But I think they're just by themselves.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. The
Yeah, there's
legendary
like
bat.
there's like
thingy.
the lion thing and like the Bat Moon.
Yeah,
thing.
I don't think it's connected.
No, some people were like, oh, maybe mega evolution of Pyroar, because he was like a lion. It was Litlea, then he evolved into Pyroar, which was like a lion that kind of looked like him. And then like maybe he evolves into that.
Yeah, but they didn't call them Mega Evolution. They call them Legendaries, right?
Yeah, they're just straight legendaries. So we've never had a legendary that just could evolve from something smaller. You know, like there's some kind of really hard, crazy way to
They usually
evolve
stay
it.
that way. Yeah.
That would be neat. They should add that in like the next game.
That'd
Where
be
like,
cool.
in order to get like, can you imagine Zapdos? The only way to get him was like you had a smaller bird that you had to level up to like level 100.
Yeah.
And then like give a special stone at a certain time of the day or
Yeah.
something another, and that's the only way you could possibly get a Zapdos. But it sucked. Like it was so hard. It was like a magic carpet. It was so hard to level. You know.
You know what they need to add to breeding is they need to add Pokefusion. Have you ever seen Pokefusions?
I don't know.
They're so. Some of them are so.
I don't know
cool.
if I want because then you get kind
Is
of.
that like where you like breed two different kinds of Pokemon?
Well, I mean,
something like that.
Pokefusions, if you look them up, I mean, it's just artists have taken like two Pokemon, mixed them together.
Oh.
Yeah, like
You know?
you get Geodude and coughing mixed
Yeah.
together or something, you know.
Like you have some really interesting ones, like Starmie and Onyx, and it's like Starmie's like Jewel and stuff, but and Onyx's body and stuff. It's really interesting.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like you're starting to get into Digimon stuff with the Mega Evolution that they had. The like Charizard and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That reverts back from Mega Charizard.
Yeah.
It already feels like Digivolutions to me because you get.
I haven't played a game yet with that, but I saw it'd be a cool way of making new Pokemon.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know?
You just breed them together and then just now you got.
It's like Jurassic World Pokemon.
Yeah, sure.
It could be neat. We'll see what they add in, but
10 years is too short.
I don't know, fusion. I don't know. 10 years.
I think it'd be fun. Maybe even if you didn't put it into like a regular game, I'd like to see like a fan game that does it or something.
That would be
Yeah.
cool. Even just art and
There's
stuff
so
like that.
many fan games. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
I just want to see a Pokemon Snap game, and then
Yeah.
them to give me some game where like I can just walk around the world and like a Pokemon
Pokemon
MMO,
Go.
you know, like a Pokemon MMO
Yeah.
would be cool. Pokemon Go is the closest thing.
There's
probably
fan
to
Pokemon MMOs.
Yeah,
Fan
but they
Pokemon MM Go.
I mess with.
I-
Not bad.
I
I just I've played a couple of the MMO ones and stuff, but they act weird to me. I guess I haven't found a good one yet. You know what I mean?
is it like a
Not one that I
never
really
played.
liked, but
is it like just where you get to play with other people, but it's not really an RPG where you can actually
They just take the
decisions and
Pokemon
stuff?
ROM and then just make it so that rather than just one person, it's everybody's on there,
yeah,
Oh,
and you can like fight each other and stuff.
yeah.
It's pretty cool.
it was alright. It just
That
the one
kind
I
of thing
played.
wouldn't really
The one I
wow
played
me.
was like the first gen.
I mean,
one, and it just didn't.
If
play
anything, it just
Oh.
makes it seem like the world's more populated because you got people actually moving around
Yeah.
rather than just like, hey,
well. Yeah.
I haven't seen anybody for hundreds of years.
Like a
No one
little
walks
girl
around this
just
place.
And shit, he turned around. Ah!
running around a fountain.
For the
Yeah.
first time ever, I had a moment where like I was walking, like through a cave, and then I got attacked by a Zubat. Right? Like a guy was looking at me like this, and I went here, and then I went to a battle, and I fought a Zubat,
And then you
I
come
beat the Zubat, and I
You-
came out, and he's like, "Hey!"
Yep.
Like, fuck! What? I thought I was fighting him.
There's a lot of glitches that you can do with that kind of stuff.
Really?
Yep.
He was
You mean glitches like
glitches?
duping and stuff like
Yeah.
that?
Missing no.
Missing no.
There's like glitches. Like I was watching a speedrun, a glitch speedrun, where this guy in Pokemon Red, I think, or Blue, one of those.
Yeah, same thing.
He was using his menu as a coder.
Mm-hmm. You go up and down certain like.
So he's like goes
numbers
up
and
and stuff.
stuff.
Yeah. So he's like minus 99, minus 7, minus 3. Plus 15, plus that, and then why he does that, it's coding the game like internally to be able to show what Pokemon he wants to appear as wild. It's crazy.
I've seen that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
happen.
What?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
weird.
like he's memorized all these codes, so he's using the game. He's telling the game that, hey, get your code from the menu. He does that, and then he can code his menu to
Yeah.
then get whatever Pokemon he
And he's
wants.
like, man, I really want a Onyx.
Yeah.
So now he just starts walking through the grass, and an Onyx just appears.
yeah, it's crazy.
It's pretty crazy.
And you can go so far as like set its levels and its stats and stuff if you want.
Yeah.
So you could like really, really accurately level your Pokemon
Yeah.
and grind and
The
stuff.
only thing is like you couldn't use it like competitively because people will be able to see it where you caught it, like what route and stuff like that. And it's like,
Right.
oh, honestly,
Cheated.
you can't do that
You
here.
can't do that.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
That's
Well,
good.
that was Pokemon Sun and Moon. I'm sure there's lots more stuff out for Pokemon Sun and Moon. We'll probably be checking them out, and then we'll probably be talking about it on our podcast here that we'll be having come out here. Probably our third podcast, I would say.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys check out for that. Lots of other E3 stuff that we've been working on and stuff. So I'm sure more things are coming out, along with our original stuff that we're still doing, our reactions and everything. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys check out blindwave.net for everything Blindwave. You can also find our podcast there. Also, our podcast should be on Stitcher and iTunes now, so check out that as well. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and until next time, I'm Aaron.
I'm Calvin.
Charmander.